Hi everyone, good morning. I hope you're able to hear me.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So in the last session, we started talking about SQL, the importance of the SQL. Also, we have discussed about it. And as a data engineer, SQL is very important for us. So I'm going to take you through whatever we discussed from there. I'm just going to continue. So in the last session, we discussed about how we can create a table with the specific column. That means with these columns, how we can create a table that we have seen. Now I wanted to add a column. The requirement is demanding. The requirement is demanding to add a new column to the existed table. So if I wanted to add a new column to the existed table, then that process of adding a new column, we can call it as a alteration, or we can say alter. So we need to alter the table by using alter statement. So alter is used to modify the existed object. So what options are there when you go for alter is we are having under alter, there are three different options are available. There are three options are available. One is add. So add is used to add a new column. If your business requirement demands to add a new column, you can use this add to add a new column. So 100% there are more chances to do it. As a data engineer, you have to do it, even in the delta tables. Alter column is used to modify the existed column structure. So this is having very less chances, but I just wanted to cover as part of this alter. Alter column is used to modify, I wanted to modify existed column structure. If I wanted to rename the column name, or if you wanted to change the data type of the column, that is specific to the column. So if there is anything which is specific to the column, that we can do it with the help of alter column. So alter column is also is part of your alter. And there is a one more option, that is drop column. So drop is used to drop the column from the existed table. So it's very simple here. We are going to have a few tables with the, we are having a tables, or we are having a table with few columns. Let's say column 1, column 2, and column 3. So three columns are there in the table. So if I wanted to add a new column, then we have to add a new column here. How we can add is by using the add. We can do it. Add is going to be part of the alter. Add is going to be part of the alter. Inside the alter, we have a add. This add is used to add a new column to the existed table, that we can set is a C4. Or if I wanted to change the, column name, if I wanted to change this column name from C2 to some column name, let's say for example, I wanted to say C21, something like that. Then what you have to use is, we have to use the option called alter column. We have a alter column. Using this alter column, we can alter the structure of the column. The structure of the column means structure of column. We are going to have name of column and data type of the column and size of the column. So size, if you want to change, let's say for example, this column is having 40 characters only. I wanted to change to allow up to 50 characters. Then you can go with the alter column to modify the structure of the column. And if you want to drop the column, I wanted to remove this column. I wanted to remove this column. If I wanted to remove this column, then definitely you have to use drop column. So under the alter, we have a first is add column to add a new column, and we have a alter column to alter the existed column structure, and third is we are having a drop column to drop a existed column. So there is a more chances to use this one. There is a more chances to use this whenever we wanted to add a new column to the control tables or metadata tables. If we have a permissions to add it, then you can do it. 90% of the time, you may not get a chance to add it. 90% of the time. But if at all, if you're going to get the chance to add a columns, modify the structure of the columns based on your size of experience, then you are going to do it. So that is what I'm just trying to do here. Let's say I wanted to add a new column to the existed table. What is the name of the column is customer gender. I wanted to add a new column. The column name is customer gender. If you see here in my Excel, up to here I have created a table. If you observe, I'm just trying to show you here. Select star from table name, or let me take a customer, execute it. No data is available. I have a customer number, customer name. I think, did I take the same thing? No. Somewhere I created this table. That's fine. I'll do one thing. Drop table, customer. So I'm going to recreate it. You can press Ctrl R to get this result window. You can see the result of this queries. And I'm just going to execute this. Now table is created. You can see the table in the sales underscore DB by expanding. Hit on tables. You can see the table called customer. Expand the customer, expand the columns. You can see here, I have all the columns. Just observe here. Customer ID of type is integer data type. Customer first name, varchar. Customer last name, varchar. Location is varchar. Sales is money type. Now they're asking me to add a new column to the table. The column name is customer gender. I wanted to add a new column. To add a new column, what we have to use? Create a SQL statement to add a new column. So when I'm going to add a new column, that is 100%, it is for existed table. Now I'm just going to write a statement here, alter table name. We need to take, we have to say alter. What do you want to alter? I wanted to alter the table. So if you want to alter, stored procedure, then you can alter the stored procedure also. That means in place of this table, you can write a view if you wanted to alter the view. And if you wanted to alter the stored procedure, then you can write a stored procedure here. So that means V is also object, stored procedure is object, index is object. There are many things are there. All objects will be altered with the help of alter statement. As simple as that. Now I wanted to alter the table. Majority of the times which are responsible mostly for data engineers is tables. There are more chances to alter the tables. So I wanted to alter that. Alter table, table name, and then we need to specify what you wanted to do it. I wanted to add. What do you want to add? I want to add a new column. The column name is customer underscore gender. The name of the column I'm just providing here. The name of the column and data type. Varchar, I'm just taking 10. Some size, I'm just taking it. Alter table name. I wanted to alter by adding a new column to the table. The name of the column and a data type of the column. Let's execute it. No one will ask you in the interview, but you should know about for working point of view. If you refresh these columns from here, you can see refresh. You can find customer gender now. And write a SQL statement to change the size of customer first name to 30 characters. So what is the size that you're having for first name? 50 characters. So what I'm trying to do here is I wanted to reduce the size of the column. I wanted to reduce the size of the column. Here I'm having 50. But I don't want to have a 50. I wanted to make it to 30 characters. Up to 30 characters, I wanted to bring it. That means you're trying to change the column structure. This entire part is going to have a column structure. And this is going to be table structure. This is a table structure and this is a column structure. If you want to change specific to the column structure, if you want to change the column name, or if you want to change data type of the column, or if you want to change the size of the column, then you can use alter column. You have to use alter column. For existed column, I wanted to change to up to 30 characters. So if that is the case, then how you're going to write it? That I'm just going to write it now here. Alter table name is customer. I wanted to alter column. Alter column. The name of the column you have to specify existed column name, customer first name, varchar. Then I'm taking a 30. So at this point of time, we are having 30 here. Here we are having a 30. Sorry, we are having a 50. And once this is executed, you are going to get a 30 characters. Let's execute it and see the result. Just refresh this one. You can see here now 30 characters are there. Previously it was 50 characters. Now it is having 30 characters here. And write a SQL statement to change the data type for customer location as nvarchar 50. So here I'm having varchar 50. You can see it. I'm having varchar 50. This one I wanted to have a nvarchar 50. So if you wanted to do that, then how you can do is the same to same. There is no much differences. Let's take this statement, paste it here. Column name is customer location and nvarchar 50. Just data type is getting changed here. Here the size is changed and here data type is changed. Data type is going to change. Let's execute and refresh these columns and see the result here. You can have a location is nvarchar 50. I wanted to remove this column. Customer location, I wanted to remove it. The customer location was missed here. Customer underscore location. So this column I wanted to remove it. If you want to remove it, what we are going to use is we are going to use the drop column. They're going to ask you if there is a, like, if you have a less experience 3 plus or 4 plus, something like that, there is, if you want to drop a column specific to, like if you are going for any BI interviews, then there is a chances to ask about this also. There is more chances to drop the columns or how much knowledge you're having in a SQL to test it. There is a chances to ask, but in working point of view, 99% is no chances to drop a column, no chances to drop a table until unless you're having a good experience. So drop column is used to drop a column. I wanted to drop this column. My requirement is saying remove customer location column from the customer table. I don't want to have it. I wanted to take it out. Without code also I can remove it. Without code also I can remove by right click on this table. You can remove it. There are many options are there, user interface options, but recommended to write a code. Recommended to write a code. So how we can drop this column here, that I'm going to take you through here. Drop table, sorry, drop, not drop, alter, because you are modifying the table structure. Alter table name is customer. What you're trying to do here is you're trying to do a column drop. So drop column name is customer underscore location. So when the moment it is getting executed, this column is going to be dropped. Just observe, it was dropped. And if I refresh this column, you cannot find location column here. No location is available. No location is available. And the next is I have a drop. 3 statements right here: create, alter, drop. We have seen create to create a table. We have seen alter to alter the table. And drop is just to drop the object. If I wanted to drop a table, then you can drop a table. If you want to drop a view, we can drop a view. So that we need to specify drop is used to remove the object. Drop is used to remove object. So what type of object? If you want to remove a table, then you can specify a table here. This place you can have a view if you wanted to drop a view. If you want to drop an index, you can keep an index. Or if you want to drop a stored procedure, you can drop a stored procedure. So drop is used to drop the object. That object may be table, that object may be view, that object may be any object from the database. So in this particular situation, I wanted to remove the table called customer table. So I wanted to remove it. Entire table is going to be removed. No more this table once this statement is executed. Let me try to execute this. Drop table name, just execute it. It got succeeded. If I refresh this table, so you cannot find the customer table. No customer table is available here. So drop is used to drop the object. It is used to remove the database objects like table, view, index, stored procedures. Drop table name. Now again, I'm going to create this table because we have seen till now how we can create an object. How we can create an object that we have seen as of now. We know about all these things, right? How we can create this table, we have seen. Now, if I wanted to feed the data, so feeding is also important. So feeding, or we can say inserting, or we can say loading. All are similar kind of naming standard. In order to do this insert, feeding, or anything, we are going to use the DML, data manipulation language. We are going to use data manipulation language in order to feed the data. So there are 3 options are there. One is insert, and other is update, and third is delete. You're trying to deal with the data. So DML operations are going to manipulate the data. So manipulation means it's a process of inserting, updating, and deleting the data in the table or from the table. So that things we can handle with the help of DML operation.